just wanted to go back to the band a moment there, because you said that I might be playing the drums quite badly, waiting for my great saxophone moment, because I'm doing more than one instrument. And it's certainly true that if I play more than one instrument, I'm going to be better at one or less bad at one than the others.
Yeah.
So that's a slippery slope, because then we start thinking, well, why don't we have specialists? Why don't we get Chris to only play the sax, because he's really good at that, and you do the drums because you're brilliant at that. But we're with fractalism, we're arguing that we're prepared to pay the price of somebody being a bit less good at all the instruments, because they're going to be fully utilised and they're not going to be crowbarring sax solos in where they shouldn't be, or just waiting for ages for the sax.
It's a bit different from that, isn't it? Because of course, when you're doing that, you don't need the coordinating forces, like for instance, the very expensive conductor standing in the middle, like the chief viol, the lead violinist that you don't need. So it's not just that these coordinating elements.
We save on that
a lot,
but also you've got the possibility for the more expression to come through the individual's contribution, because they're covering more things and they're in control of more outcomes.
And actually, pushing the analogy a bit, I might be better at the sax if I had learned the drums, because I might learn more about rhythm or whatever. So, the people who are selling could actually be better at selling even than a pure salesperson, because they know about production as well. They know what they're selling. Or the designer who knows about production, who does a bit of both, might actually be a better designer than a pure designer, because they know what it's like to have to make the bloody thing as well as drawing it. So I think we could be arguing that in the end, either you pay a small price but it's worth it, or even you don't pay a price at all.
Well, the point about sales is the sales interaction is with a customer, a potential customer. And you're trying to establish a meeting of minds where you can do something for the customer and the customer thinks that's good value.
Yeah.
And really, the opportunity for a salesman in fractalism is to be able to say, well, I can make things in any way you like, but I'm holding in my head how I make things. So I can experiment in my head with tweaking this and tweaking that. And I know that I can't agree to something I can't do. So when I'm selling, I'm thinking about what I can design and what I can deliver, what I can produce. And when I'm designing, I'm thinking about what I can sell and what I can make. And when I'm making, I'm thinking about what I can sell and what I can design. And it's the interaction of these three moving parts, which is the critical part, which allows you to add more value, to innovate, to respond to customers' needs in the sales arena, or to respond to suppliers' abilities in the production area. So you've got a lot more opportunity to bring far more than just be busy all the time.
Yeah.
Although you are.
It's more than utilisation, it's quality and motivation
and innovation
and seeing the whole.
Yeah.